Hey guys, this is John Hilliard from JT's Vending, coming to you with the second lesson that I think fathers should teach their sons at a young age. Lesson number 2 is we as fathers must teach our young men, our young boys, how to control their emotions. And please listen to me very carefully on this part. Most men my age, I'm 38, born in 1985. So you understand this phrase, like, stop crying like a girl. Men don't cry. That is completely stupid. That is the dumbest thing I'd ever heard, but when you're a kid, you don't really understand that. But men, don't teach your sons to suppress their emotions. That's the worst thing they can do. I did it. It's horrible because it'll explode. Don't teach them to suppress it. Teach them to control their emotions. That's the biggest thing. It's a massive difference between suppressing their emotions and controlling them. As a 30-year-old father, husband, and just a man in general, like if people can get you, I tell you, if people can get you to get upset and get out of control, then now they're in control. Because you're out of control. They're in control of you if they can get you to act out in your emotions. And look, I'm not pointing the finger, because if I can, I'll point it at myself. I have acted out several times, a lot of times in my life, based off of my just sheer emotion. Not even thinking clearly. Sheer emotions. And it almost 95% of the time I was wrong. Just didn't want to admit that I was wrong. So I got angry. So anyway, fathers, men, teach your sons how to control their emotions. And it'll help them in their financial journey as well. Helping them to not get so upset. And growing up, we used to come out and charge it to the game. Hey, I messed up, say no more. You won't catch me slipping again. So, phrases like that I used to tell myself, but it was actually, it was helping me to realize, all right, I made that mistake. I need to move on. So now I know not to do that again. And for the most part, it helps me even to this day, even teaching my son and my daughter these lessons. But ultimately, teaching your son how to control his emotions will benefit him, years down the line. And if you as a father do not understand or know how to control your emotions, because it took me seeking outside help to help me fix what was on the inside. I didn't want to realize that something inside of me was wrong, because it made me feel like, oh, okay, so all these years I've been doing it wrong. Yeah, I was. So, for me, myself, my journey, I got into my faith more. I got into Christianity. I got into understanding what the word said, so I would know what the word was saying. And it helped me grow better I feel, as a father and as a husband. I feel differently. I act differently. My finances have improved. Everything has increased because I feel like I'm putting forth an actual effort to being a better father and controlling my emotions. And the main thing for you to get to your son is teach them how to control their emotions, and also to teach them the discipline to control the time, the manner, the audience, and the means of their expression. So, if they're going to express, it's a proper place and time to show love. It's a proper place and time to show anger. You can show anger when life-threatening situations. You're defending yourself or a loved one. That's different. Showing anger, but you got to know when to and when not to do those things. So, fathers, just remember that if you don't teach your son like how not to be led by his emotions, he could never be a leader. He can never lead others if he do not learn how not to lead by his emotions. So, guys, thank you so much. Au revoir, abiento. Fathers, keep doing the good work out there. Keep fighting. I believe in every man it's up to us to teach our sons how to be better men, how to be better than us. That's my prayer. I pray to God that my son grows up and becomes a much better man than me. So guys, thank you so much for listening. I'll holler at you.